Now before I start, I just want to say I currently have a BTS K-pop giveaway. I'm giving away a BTS slide stick. If you want to find out more, click on the links down in the description below. So in the spirit of BTS and with my giveaway, I'm going to be checking out this video from DKDKTV. The title of the video is called BTS Idol Explained by a Korean. As you didn't know, DKDKTV is a reliable K-pop YouTube channel. Not only K-pop, they're understanding Korean cultures, K-dramas, and they do some interviews. So if you haven't seen that YouTube channel, I definitely recommend you check it out. Again, the links will be down below. Why am I checking this video out? BTS Idol, the Idol song was, or Idol music video, was the first music video that made me become a fan of BTS. Now I must admit, I'm not a hardcore BTS fan like some of you guys out there, but I am a fan of BTS. I love what they do, I like their music, and Idol is the first music video that I've seen that made me want to support BTS. Okay, just comment down below, let me know which song is the one that made you become a big fan of BTS. So Idol for me is visually entertaining. There's a lot of moving parts in there in that music video. The song is nice, everything just looks brilliant in there, and that's why it piqued my interest that DKDKTV has a video about this. BTS Idol Explained.
BTS's new MV Idol is making everybody go nuts. So much things are going around, and of course there are already a lot of attempts to decipher it or link it to previous theories. But rather than going into theories and unverified speculations, in today's video I will try to stay even more true to the MV and the lyrics itself. Okay. There will be mainly two parts. First, the lyric and MV dissection, and second, the Korean cultural references. So without further ado, let's go into the MV and lyric dissection.
Alright. Idol. Idol. Yep.
Artist, idol,
I don't care.
Artist
okay.
saying that he doesn't give a shit about what people call it by anymore.
Love how he cusses me.
When he's saying 아니면 또 다른 뭐라 해도, he comically dances to
or anything else.
Choreography.
Right.
So apparently he doesn't care how many new faces he has. In the latter part of the MV, look at what the choreography looks like. Solid, right?
Yeah.
But let's try to chop this lyric into the lyric again. Let's stop the lyrics at idol, without the care. Not only does it sound exactly like idol, connecting it with the second line that comes before it, it becomes like this. So if you try to chop the lyrics in that way, it would have the meaning of whatever you choose to call me, aren't you going to call me idol again? This is called a 답정너 situation in Korean, which means you've already said your own answer inside your head anyways.
Wow.
So as you might know, in Korea, hip-hop artists or singers that are in idol groups are not taken seriously, and they're actually looked down upon. While RM said that he doesn't care about what other people call him anymore, at the same time he's trying to criticize these people that call them this and that, or maybe labeling them as idols.
No more.
These lyrics are pretty self-explanatory. J-Hope is proud of whatever he is, and most importantly, he's free. He has no irony anymore of who he is because he's always just himself. But one thing we should focus here are the artifacts that have been sitting on the table since the beginning of the MV.
What do you mean artifacts?
On the table we see two things,
it is a
sailor ship and a globe. Now there's an airplane in the background. As J-Hope addresses in his song Airplane 2, the airplane, globe, and ship all represent their current status, the freedom they have now, and pride for global success / influence.
Blah, blah, blah. Talk it.
In this part of the movie, it's natural to have questions about what the drawings in the background actually mean. The drawings seem to be watched by many people and surveillance cameras. And the lyrics are talking about how haters are talking about BTS. Nobody but the members that drew the drawings themselves would actually know the true meaning behind the pictures. But relating to the lyrics, we can guess that it's something like a message towards haters. Maybe it's what BTS members think haters are like, or what they think haters might think of BTS themselves. Suga's drawing is pretty clear. A huge BT21 Shooky is crushing haters with his hand. It also
I didn't pick that up.
Which are references from Ding being the ultimate car pairs in the game's Hotta. The numbers could also mean their debut year, 2013, when they started from the ground. But now in 2018, they are this big. But Jin's picture is kind of hard to understand. He's drawn in kore, which means whale in Korean. Nobody but Jin knows the actual meaning of this, but to just speculate, kore is a slang for two meanings in Korean. First, a very powerful / rich person or group. Yep. It's a word used especially in law
whales
terms.
Yeah.
The second slang meaning of kore is actually a dick. Who knows? He might have been responding to the people chattering about this incident.
Okay.
Or soup. This is sound Koreans make when they're excited in traditional old music.
Or soup.
Chua technically means a song that people sing when the nation is thriving or peaceful. But in short, it's just another sound Koreans make when they're excited and to boost up the rhythm.
Right. Okay, that's something new. I'm learning heaps in here. Hopefully you guys too.
It's basically
a beat used in
specific Korean rhythm called Junjang. And for the visuals used in this part, this is the Chinese
love.
word for 사랑해, which means love. And in the latter part of the MV, there's also a part when Jungkook appears and the word sarang is actually written in Korean.
Right.
In this scene, Jimin stands out among the whirlpool of BTS members, which could imply that even though BTS is a group and all the members rotate around me, and a lot of people actually talk about us only in a set, nevertheless, I acknowledge my own existence and I stand out as a unique being.
Right.
Thus, I love myself.
Okay. Okay. It's been like Ant-Man. Yeah. Face Off. Yep. John.
In the movie, the main characters who are an FBI agent and a terrorist get to change their faces.
I remember this film when I was young.
New faces. J-Hope is also referencing the movie to show that they can be called or changed into a totally different person.
face.
Like his next lyrics state, he can be sometimes a superstar or a superhero.
Right. 24 hours now. Confused is not allowed for me. Right.
Suga and Jungkook and V all seem to have so many different people inside them, but they notice that they are all parts of themselves too.
Right.
So they decide to accept them and love themselves. Plus, you can notice in V's lyric, 고민보다는 그냥 달리네, is a reference from their song 고민보다 고, which has the message of YOLO.
Right. Mind your own business. The business haters, people are
talking shit about them, like blah 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 blah, this and that. These two lines are a form of sarcasm
that only Koreans will understand. Right, okay.
And no are both 반말, which is informal speech.
Right.
But in the lyrics they attach 셔 and 하셔, which is a traditional form of honorific called 존댓말. So the sentence here is a mix of informal
Keep talking
and
shit.
honorific speech.
Please mind your own business.
Sentences like 너나 잘하죠, 너나 잘하세요 would be criticizing or being sarcastic towards people who think highly of themselves. But one more thing to notice in the MV again is
oh yeah, there's a bunny in there. I never really noticed that one.
That a rabbit on the moon is making a medicine for immortality.
Right.
Thus, the rabbit on the moon stands for prosperity and immortality in the Korean or East culture.
Okay.
But why suddenly immortality? Because there's a saying in Korean.
If you get cursed a lot, you live long.
It means if you get cursed a lot, you live long. The lyrics in this part says people are saying all kinds of shit to BTS.
Right.
So in conclusion, regarding the amount of shit BTS received,
they'll have immortality and prosperity. Fair enough.
Just one fun thing. Rabbit in Korean is called Toki.
Okay.
And in this part, you can hear BTS singing
Toki. Ah.
In the background. The giant shark tries to attack BTS, but they are unaffected. And they keep on singing, "You can't stop me loving myself." They don't care about the fact that a big shark in the bag is trying to eat them up, but rather they enjoy the situation by saying,
enjoying what haters say.
Now to the second part. There are so many Korean traditional references in this MV. The traditional clothing hanbok, the Korean house kiwachu, the tiger.
Seen that one? Yeah.
the moon rabbit, the Korean fan dance,
I didn't know.
love, and the traditional lion dance called 북청사자노루.
Oh wow.
Actually, this dance was done during the full moon, which has the meaning of warding off all bad luck or ghosts,
right.
celebrating to bring prosperity and
okay, I didn't realize Koreans does lion dances here.
Choreographies were also affected by the traditional Korean dance
moves like it's spinning.
Dance,
okay.
But these references, you can see that BTS is bluntly rebutting
the criticism
of them being westernized and focusing more overseas. At the end of the MV, if you see very carefully, you can see that the globe has changed from South America to where you can see Korea.
Okay.
Also, on a side note, you can see the sun rising in the beginning and lots of other times during the MV, along with the shining moon. And the sun also goes down at the end.
Right.
The sun, paired up with the artifacts, the globe, and the sailboat, kind of remind me of the 해가 지지 않는다, the empire on which the sun never sets. Which was a term to describe the Spanish or British Empire in the past when they had so many colonies all over the world. Connected to the earlier references about the moon's prosperity and immortality, the sun also represents the fact that BTS is so global that their fandoms are everywhere around the world, which makes them a cultural superpower empire where the sun never
makes sense.
At the end of the MV, the sun actually does not completely go down, which means despite the Love Yourself series might have come to an end, they still have so much time and new stuff to show us in the future. Lastly, as the director's comment, I think that the colorful, crazy, distracting style of the MV and the clothes they wore all stand for accepting every single side of you, promoting diversity, accepting differences throughout the world, ultimately by loving yourself.
Right. Okay, mind blown. There's just so many informations in there. As I mentioned earlier, when the Idol music video came out, I was mind blown with the whole visuals, the song, the catchy tunes, the choreography, just how catchy it is, but without actually understanding the song. But now after watching this, it just made me realize how smart BTS is, you know, in terms of lyric style and also putting in a lot more sort of subtle references on Korean culture and all those things. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video clip. Again, I will link the original video plus DKDKTV's YouTube channel down below. Do check it out. They do have a lot of good K-pop, K-drama, Korean culture information in there, so definitely recommend you check out their YouTube channel. So yeah, look, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for dropping by and hanging out with me. I know this is something different. I didn't react to any music videos, so hopefully you enjoyed this. Feel free to comment down below, let me know for any feedbacks or any special requests. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.